Yeah, by Joe, let me take it to France. Diamonds hot, get it ice out again. Been through rocket, a climber, and niggas on top of these niggas not with it. Bitch, I love money all over the digits. Niggas look up to me cause I go get it. Little bitch, she assassin me, and she with it.
Okay, welcome back to another video. So today we are finally reacting to Lil Tjay's new album, Destined to Win. This came out a few days ago, and I've been putting off listening to this so I can do it on a video for you guys. I've reacted to 2 tracks on here, or 3 tracks. Let me actually look at the whole track list. Oh, okay, yeah, I've done Headshot as well. So I've done Headshot, Oh Well, and Run It Up. And I've heard Calling My Phone before. I don't think I've done a reaction to it, but I've heard that track before. I'm not sure why I didn't do a reaction to it. But yeah, I've heard that, so I've heard 4 of these tracks. But apart from that, this is all new tracks, and I'm excited because all of the tracks I've heard so far have been fire. So yeah, they got me excited for this album. And instead of doing what I was going to plan and do is just like sit down and talking about it, which is what I've done for the last 2 albums. I feel that's a bit dead, so I thought I would do like a whole album reaction, and that's what I'm going to be doing today. So yeah, let's just get straight into this. Destined to Win is the first track. His voice is sounding fire on this. Okay, nice little intro track, just setting the tone for the album. It was fire though, his voice sounded good on that. Now the next track is Born to Be Great, the first real track.
Sometimes I feel like niggas you love the most be the one that ran you down. Just speaking from experiences, I'd have been around. I remember shit was smooth, we was dreaming cap and gown. Still I'm cleaning money like a nigga afraid of germs. Dripping on the flyers, you can never call me Sherm. It's the was born to be great.
Okay. Jeez, the vocals. Bro, this is what's so sick. It's like there's 2 artists on the same track. The way he uses his voice. Fuck. I'm not using my voice correctly. The way he's using his voice is like he's got such like a deep voice for the hook, and then like the verses are so high pitched. It's like there's 2 artists on the same track. It's sick.
You just need to chill and shit. So my mama always told me this the only life you get. Having fun, going dumb, cause we started off with 9. I swear we was trying to catch up and put 2 in this bun. Everybody gon' hate, I'm great, I know. Everybody can hate, I'm great, I know. And I'm just
okay, this is fire.
See the time go.
Okay, yeah, that was fire. Setting the tone for the album. I'm getting excited for hearing all of this now. Yeah, that was the first real track on the album, and that was fire. Born to Be Great. Now we've got Calling My Phone, which I have heard before, but I want to listen to it again. It's not on my playlist, so I haven't heard it that much, but I remember listening to it. Yeah, the hook on this is so fire. Bro, the beat on this is just so sick because it's not like overpowering the song. Like it's just a very like subtle beat, and it just lets the artist do the work. I like it. It just like it's not doing too much, you know. Just very simple beat.
Steady calling my phone. I done told you before that it's over. Leave me alone.
Used to be gang, oh now you're not gang. Used to have fun, oh now you got shame. Used to catch flights.
Bro, I think it's every time I hear the song, it sounds like he's saying gay, not gang there. It's like, used to be gay and now you're not gay.
Most of them can't even relate, my love. Used to be gang, oh now you're not gang. Used to have fun, oh now you got shame. Play your game no more. No, you can't wear my chain.
The melodies on this are just cold.
Not a thing, can't take no more. Waiting on your king, you can wait some more.
This is a track that just shows you don't need to do too much. Like it's a very simple beat. They're not doing anything crazy with their voices or like the flows. It's just simple. It's just like a nice calming song, and it's like it's sick. But they just haven't. Fuck, my voice is fucking up today. Yeah, they're just not doing anything too crazy. They're not overdoing anything. They're just leaving it. They're just doing it simple, and it works so well. Yeah, it's fire. I need to get some water. Okay, moving on. What you want to do? I haven't listened to a Lil Tjay project yet, but from the first like 3 tracks, it seems like this is going to be a bit more of an emotional, slow one. And compared to the tracks that I've heard from Lil Tjay, in terms of like individual singles that I've heard from him, this isn't something I've really heard. Like, I've heard Calling My Phone, but apart from that, I'd listen to Zoo York, FN, Oh Well, Run It Up. Like, I'd always heard like the more like trap, like aggressive hip hop rap kind of style. So it's interesting to hear him on this kind of style. He works well on it.
Baby, I don't wanna play these games. Feel me in why you been acting so brand new. Baby, I don't wanna play these games. Losing focus, I've been stressing over you. Yes, you gotta live your life. Really wanna do. Girl, what you really wanna do?
Okay, this is fire.
Love your energy, your vibe, what you move on. I've been trying to tell you about this too long. Yes, you gotta live your life. We still young, wanna kick it, that's cool.
Bro, it's so mad how he can change up his vocals. Honestly, I like artists that can do this. They can have so many different styles in their own sound. I really like it because he can go from like his normal voice doing like pretty standard rap and normal singing to like this kind of style, and it gives songs so much more diversity. Like they're so much more listenable when you've got different kinds of styles from one artist on the same track. It's like I said, it's like having a feature on the track.
Let me know, girl, what you really wanna do.
This is fire, Mara. This is so fire. This album is not disappointing at the moment. Okay, yeah. First three, yeah, because the first one wasn't really a track. First 3 tracks have been fire. This album's setting a very good standard at the start. I'm very excited for the rest of this. Okay, now we have Hood Rich.
Got a new chop to my shooters go dumb. Grew up on the block, you ain't from the no come.
Okay.
Told me fight back, don't run. She won't ever tryna have a pussy ass son. I was popping bottles, getting restrained.
Okay, he brought the energy back for this one. It's interesting. You're seeing. I'm looking at the next 2 tracks as well. It's Oh Well and Headshot. Like they're a bit more aggressive, a bit more energetic, a bit more aggressive tracks. And he's kind of like scaled up from Calling My Phone all the way to Headshot. It's good use of track placement because he's like changing the mood of the album gradually.
I know I'm going up, but still humble I remain. But now I know it's more than living life than me.
Yeah, he's snapping on this, bro. He's snapping on it. Okay, yeah, bro. I haven't heard a bad track yet. This is a fire album so far.
I'm straight bitch niggas thinking that they drilly something.
Okay.
I
like this.
Accomplish nothing. It's destined to succeed. Remember being locked down, treated like a
Destined to succeed.
I can fuck around, they got this.
Okay, that was a fire track. Yeah. I like the message behind it as well. Just getting out of the hood. I don't know how typical this is of Lil Tjay. I haven't listened to enough of him. Obviously, I've only been introduced to him basically through this channel and through you guys recommended him. But I don't know how typical it is with him. But like this style, the kind of like more meaningful, a bit more like emotional, kind of slower tracks. It really works for him. Like he sounds sick on hype tracks, like aggressive tracks, and we've got Oh Well and Headshot coming next. So yeah, obviously he's gonna snap on those ones. He sounds sick on that, but I really like him on these like a bit more slow, a bit more like thoughtful, introspective tracks. He sounds really good on these kind of tracks. But now the album switches up to some hype tracks. Oh Well, I've done a reaction to it. If you want to go and check that out, it is on my channel. This track just this track pops off. It's so fire. Listen to this. It was like I was blown away the first time. The more I've listened to it, it's just got even better and better. Like it's so fire, this track.
I catch a lick, then I head out of town. If I wanna be low, I'ma reach.
Yes.
Bro, catch a hit when we go on this mission forever. This shit is
The way the beat comes in, bro. It's the perfect time to have 2 tracks like this. Like after you've had some more emotional ones, you've had Calling My Phone, want to do, then Hood Rich, and then you come in with the energy. Oh, this track is such a cold track.
Oh
well, oh well, oh well, oh well. Oh, the hook on this, bro. The hook on this is so fire. It's so simple, but the hook's just fire. Oh well, oh well. And just wait for the way he transitions back into the verse. It's the firiest transition I've heard.
Oh well.
Shit. So fire, bro. Bro, he's honestly the amount of like flow switches in this whole track is crazy. Like, he switches his flow so much, and it's just, oh, it's so cold all the way through.
Long way, I just let the pain.
Oh wow, oh wow, oh wow, oh wow. Ah, it's so cold. That track, honestly, like, so far that's my favourite track on the album. That, I think it's my favourite Lil Tjay track I've heard, and I've heard some of them that are not on YouTube and are not uploaded. Zoo York and FN I have listened to, but they got blocked by Lil Tjay's album. Like, yeah, he loves blocking. That's why I'm quoting this all up, is because it would just get slapped with like 10 copyright strikes for all the tracks. So yeah, I have heard some of his best tracks, and that track right there, oh, it's so good. And next up we have Headshots with Polo G and Fabio Foreign. Done a reaction to this as well. Yeah, done a reaction to this, it's fire. Every time I listen to it, it gets more fire. The one thing I would say is Fabio Foreign's verse is a bit out of place. I've been thinking this the more I've listened to it. I feel like Fabio Foreign needed to, I feel like he hasn't heard the other two's verses as he's done his verse, if you know what I mean. It seems like he just changes the energy a bit too much. Like Polo G and Lil Tjay, like they're going, like they're riding the beat, they're going fast, and then Fabio Foreign's verse just comes in, it like slows down. It's like, it's not like his verse is good individually. I feel like it just doesn't fit on this track as well as it could have done. I think he should have like matched the flow of Polo G and Lil Tjay. But his verse is still fire though, that's the thing. It just doesn't fit.
No, the feds watching, middle fingers to the government. Glock in his Louis pouch, nigga, I ain't tussling.
Bro, Polo G's verse on this is so cold. I wish he'd done more on this. Like, I wish he had a bit at the end as well, because the way he comes in is, it's just so fire.
I'm the one tried to make a way when we were struggling. I remember rain, sleet, and snow, I was hustling. Walk down on to make sure you get clocked. I feel like the minute of the hour.
You see what I mean?
I'm the man in the power.
Like, it's still fire. His verse is still so cold, but I don't like the way the energy changes. I wanted Fabio Foreign to come in with the same flow, like the same tempo. He comes in and just slows the track down. But this verse is still so cold. Like, his verse is, like, it doesn't matter at all. Like, the track is still incredible because his verse is good enough to, like, it doesn't matter about the energy.
Hey now, feet up, fight foreign in the fast car. I'm in the fast car.
Headshot, all black, he don't feel nothing. Couple hollers to his back, we done filled them.
Headshot.
All light flow, says what you need.
Yeah, that track is just fire. Yeah, like you're never gonna get a bad track with Polo G and Fabio Foreign on it with Lil Tjay, but yeah, that just snaps. It's so cold. Okay, next track, Gang Gang. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. Okay, I'm liking this. I'm liking this. Bro, this is something that I feel like is a trend in lots of Lil Tjay's tracks, or the ones that I've listened to anyway. It's like, it's a drill beat, but with a piano melody behind it, and I really like it. It's like a really interesting combo, having like, especially when you're doing like tracks like this that seem like they should be over drill beats, but it's also got piano in the background. Like, it's a good contrast.
I think I'm pushing you, end up like puff puff. I had to keep me a burner on my side. I done been through enough, I got tough luck, gang on this squad. On the gang,
oh, bro, that hook would pop off at a concert. It's sad he can't do. I don't know about, is America like open enough to do concerts yet? Surely not. Yeah, I know they're like ahead of us in terms of like coming out of lockdown, but I don't. Yeah, you can't do concerts in America. But yeah, this hook would just pop off at a concert. Like, imagine the whole crowd, like thousands of people just going, "Only the squad, only the gang." Like, that would be fire. Yeah, that was fire. That was fire. Okay, yeah, he snaps on that. I again, like I said, I like the contrast of having these kind of tracks over like piano harmony, like melodies. Yeah, it sounds fire. Okay, next one, Go Crazy. Okay.
2019, they expected me to change shit. Started chasing dreams, and then yeah, I was famous. Youngin' on the boy, came along my DM, tryna chat you up. I can talk hard cause I'm on go, even when I'm
okay, yeah, this is Going Crazy. The title was not lying.
I breathe is a hit now. It's my own flow, I'm in my mojo. I be feeling like the best of 2021, that's my best.
He's brought the beat out. I like it. I like when rappers do that. Like, the beat just cuts out and it's just them. It sounds good.
Jeans that are flexed up. I be feeling like the best of 2021, that's my best stuff. My own shit.
The beat's coming back in now.
Tank, go crazy. Come right here, girl, wine for me, baby. Go crazy.
Bro, this bit's fire. This bit's fire. Bro, this is going cold. I haven't heard a bad track yet. This album has been fire so far. Bro, this bit's so fire. This bit's so fire. Okay, yeah. That was fire. That was fire. 9 tracks in, and I ain't heard a bad track yet. Okay, next one is Irregular Love.
I ain't tryna vibe with you, baby girl.
Okay.
I ain't tryna tell you lies. You been showing shit.
It's a bit of a different style.
I don't think you know how to love.
Okay. This is interesting. I like this. It reminds me. I don't know. No one will probably know this. Know who this is, or I reckon some of you will. Kudeka. He's a YouTube rapper, and it really reminds me of one of his tracks. I can't remember what track it was, but it reminds me of that. I don't know why. This just shows how versatile he is, bro. This is so different from anything I've heard from Lil Tjay, but it's working. It's fire. Yeah, that was fire. That was fire. Very interesting switch up. I liked it. Okay, next track, Move, featuring toosii and Tyga.
You can't flex on a nigga like me.
Okay.
Another game, shit is life, I can't complain. You move. I like the way you move, 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 move. I like the way you move, move. Girl, I like the way you.
Don't know if that hooks for me. Maybe it'll grow on me. It's catchy, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if that's the one for me.
Like the way you move, move. She asked if I'm rolling, I said, bitch, I might be. Superstar status, Glock another white tee. Nothing less from a nigga.
Okay, Tyga's verse was pretty good. It was pretty good. I feel like this is they're going for like a radio track, if you know what I mean. With that hook, it sounds like they're going for like a commercial track.
You can't flex on a nigga like me.
Yeah, this hook isn't for me. It seems out of place on the album. I don't know. I feel like it's a bit forced. They're going for like a commercial radio track, and I get it. Like you want to have tracks that sell, but yeah, this isn't the one for me. This isn't the one for me. This might be the first track I haven't liked.
Like the way I move, daddy, you should play it cool. You don't wanna be that
yeah,
nigga
this is just out of place. Like, it's good as an individual track on its own, but I'm looking at this as a whole album. It seems very out of place on the whole album. Especially with like a toosii verse on this kind of track, like, yeah, I don't know. But it'll probably do really well on the charts. Like, let's look at the listens. 800k. Okay, yeah, it's not actually doing that well. Oh, okay. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe, but it sounds like they went for a radio track, and it's out of place in the album.
Good thing. Now shut me with a ring. Is I help you fight your demons. I'm looking for.
But it's good as an individual track.
Baby, I'm your biggest groupie. No, you ain't dumb enough to lose me.
Okay, that bit was fire. And this pre-chorus is fire. I wish they'd just done that as the chorus. It would have been so much better without the I like the way you move like that. Nah. But this pre-chorus is fire.
You can't flex on a nigga like me. It's another game, shit is like you move.
Like, this is gonna be in my head all day. I get it. It's a catchy hook, but it shouldn't be on this album. But it's gonna be in my head all day. I feel like this will be a track they release a music video for as well. I feel like this is a track you push to try and get on the radio. I get it. Like you want a track to do well on like the charts and stuff. This is a charting track, really. I feel like they've got to release a music video for this. Yeah, that track, like, I get it. It was all right on its own, and it's like, yeah, I think there's a target audience for that track, and that target audience isn't me. Wasn't for me. First track I haven't really liked on the album. Let's move on to Slow Down. Track number 12, Slow Down.
For me, baby, you ain't got no good for me. Yeah.
Already, that fucking the start of this with like the that's just pissing me off. Oh. That better not be out through the whole track.
Try to get to know me, maybe put your phone down.
Okay. I like this.
Like, ooh, girl, you might as well forget that. Said she got a man, I'm thinking he could have his bitch back. Try to get to know me, maybe put your phone.
Okay, this is fire. This is fire. He's back on a good track now. He's moved on from the radio shit. Okay, yeah, I like this. Yeah, this hook's fire as well. Yeah, this is going crazy. Okay, yeah. Okay, he's back on some good tracks now. I like that. That was I don't know. It was like very full. I don't know how to describe that track, but the beat was very interesting. It was more like I I don't know, it was more singy, if you know what I mean. It was less rap, it was less hip hop, more like a full on like song. Yeah, I liked it. Okay, we're back on some good tracks. The next one is Love Hurts featuring toosii. Don't know who toosii is, my first time hearing them.
We can make it work, we can make it work. Love hurts, love hurts, love hurts. Anything, put that on my...
Bro, I can't tell with Lil Tjay, like, it's hard to tell when they use these, like, they're using a certain amount of autotune. I can't tell whether he can really sing, but it sounds like he can actually sing. Like, I know that you obviously have to be able to sing to use autotune, like, you can't just use autotune and be singing. But, like, I can't tell if he's actually a really good singer or if he's average and he uses autotune. But, like, these tracks make me think he's actually, like, he's got some serious vocals, like, without the autotune. I'd like to hear him without autotune, I don't know. Yeah, if he's got a track without autotune or, like, a Genius interview or something, yeah, I want to hear him without autotune. I feel like he's actually got a good voice in real life.
All I want for you is better things. Hers, love hers. The way I'm feeling, I might get that nigga murdered.
Bro, the hooks on this, like, consistently, every track has had a good hook. Like, I feel like all of these tracks could all be the main single, if you know what I mean. Actually, yeah, I'd say, apart from the first track, obviously, which was an intro track, I'd say every single one of these could have been, like, the main single where he does a music video, and, like, obviously, Calling My Phone, I feel like, was the main one. And Headshot. But I feel like all of them could have been that track. They all have, like, a certain amount of, like... Yeah, they're all fire, basically. They all could have been the main track, which is a massive compliment to an album. There's not really a track which I feel like is an album filler, which is really, really good.
Forgive me, you was with me in the dirt.
You was with me right or wrong, put you on a song, thought that you was okay, then you just...
Yeah, toosii, whoever he is, first time listening to him, he's fire as well.
You know, I'm on, why won't you pick up the phone?
Yeah, that was fire. It was fire. Okay, yeah, again, apart from Move, I think every track I've liked, and every track could have been the single, but the thing is, Move probably will be a single as well. Like, that's a commercial kind of track. Like, they're all fire. They're all fire so far. Now we have, okay, yeah, this is good. We got some energy coming back. I feel like I needed that. I was slumping back in my chair a bit. I need to get up, feel some energy, and we've got to Run It Up with Offset and Moneybagg, which I have done a reaction to, but I want to listen to this again because it's fire.
I just like the sound.
Y'all do not know me, I shoot like I'm Kobe. That boy really tough when it's dozy though. I keep a drink, ain't no OVO. Oh, trench kid, no fucks, gotta run it up. If you think I'm lose, then you never
the beat comes in.
I just stack up that money, I run it up.
Yeah, this track's just more fire the more I listen to it. Yeah, the Offset slaps on this. His verse is insane on this.
Double up, put my rest in the wall, now it's growing rust. Diamond chain, get this swinging, they know it's us. Double C, fuck these niggas on more. Kicking my
Offset's verse on this is so cold. He bodied the track, honestly.
some double C, fuck these niggas on more.
Or the flight with them racks in my carry-on. Talking about money, you know who to call. Freshest dude in the schoolhouse.
This is the same as well. It's like he's got the piano melodies, or like piano behind it, and it sounds fire. It's like drill parts of the beat and piano behind it. I feel like I must have heard it must be a thing that's been done before, but Lil Tjay loves doing it and it sounds fire.
Jay is the freshest dude in the schoolhouse.
Fire, fire. Now we have Part of the Plan.
This a burn of production.
Still young and I ran up them bands. She shot going exactly as planned. She just think it's up on me, they think.
Okay.
Walk around with that gun in my pen. I necked a whole lot of grands. I should go to
Bro, as good as he is on the more like slow emotional ones, I feel this is his style, bro. Like just like the beat comes in and he's just like the fast flows. Oh, he's so cold on it.
They know how to skin. So jugging and robbing got me in the gym. I got niggas locked up in the can. How you my brother? You telling those niggas I don't understand. I done did hard time for the gang. I'll do it again. They try to give me the time like I'm grown.
Bro, this whole album as well, it's just been about his come up. Like I like the message behind this album in general. Like talking about his past and how he's like left that behind and now he's destined to win. He's progressed and he's living a good life now. I like the whole message behind the album. It's so sick.
Won't nobody there. Ain't tryna play fair. You finna get done, I'm just stopping instead. I'm tryna focus on music, so pleasant, I'm part of the plan. But nigga, I'm with it, don't ever forget it, ain't shaking no hand.
He was like, yeah, I'm trying to focus on music. Prison wasn't the part of the plan, but it's like he'll take the time and he ain't gonna snitch. Yeah, real one.
We gon' say what y'all say, we gon' pull a broad day, ain't nobody tryna play. Okay, cause you really wanna have it your way. Gunplay, we gon' still get your ass somewhere. Got no name, dirty clip, the whole thing bang. With some young wild niggas that just can't be tamed. Niggas felt like I ain't had no brains till I got in the studio and everything changed. Quick glow, I don't gotta explain.
Yeah, feel like I ain't had no brains, and then I got in the studio, everything changed. It's like, yeah, you just gotta find your thing. You might not be great in other things, but you know, music is obviously Lil Tjay's thing, and he found it, and he was destined to win.
Niggas felt like I ain't had no brains till I got in the studio and everything changed.
Fire. Every track apart from Move has been so fire. Move it let me down. Cut that out. This album's like perfect so far. Okay, moving on. We have No Cap.
Yeah, no. I'ma just stay to my brothers, cause I know that we all we got. Lucky I got me a big chance. I'ma keep coming, don't stop. 22 off in the change shit. Really been working my ass off. Each every day it's the same shit. Told my mom get a house. You ain't gotta live broke no more. Told my mom making it out.
Bro, that's what it's about. Told mama I'll get her a house. She ain't gotta live no broke no more. That's the meaning of life. That's the goal of every son. Buy your mama a house, bro. That's completed life.
Told my mom making it out. I don't gotta sell dope no more. I know the kids watch it, so I preach. I try to send a message they could keep. I want them trying better on their feet. Or they get inspiration off of me. Don't never limit anything you do.
Okay, yeah, I like it. He's just like, yeah, I'm trying to spread a good message. I hope they get inspiration off me. It's like, yeah, it's like this album has got a good message behind it. Like, obviously, he's still talking about street shit and like damaging and bad influence and stuff, but like, there's a good message behind this. Like, it's work hard, it's keep going, and it's find your path in life and succeed. And yeah, this album's not just like load of songs thrown together. They've all got a similar kind of meaning behind them, which is reaching your goals.
For the stars and that's where you will be. I had to find a way to make it through. So many niggas was hating on me.
That was a fire track. Now we have Life Changed.
D-Mac on the fucking track.
It's because we're rounding off the album here. We've got 3 bonus tracks, which it's not the deluxe album, I'm pretty sure. So I don't know, like, why is it a bonus track like that on the album? Is it? I don't know why it's called a bonus track. But it seems like we're rounding off the album now. We've got Life Change, so he's reached his goals and his life changed now. And then we've got Nuff Said, which might be like an end to the album, and then 3 bonus tracks. Let's get into this one. Yeah, it's about to be a victory song.
Broke all the liquor, they ran out of money, she fed him tonight. It's life change.
Yes.
I'm moving on to the better day. Life change, life.
Yeah, this is fuck. Oh my god, my voice is fucked. Yeah, this is the one that rounds off the album. This is a nice ending to the album.
Moving on to the better day. No way.
Bro, I like this is reminding me of Rod Wave. It's like, yeah, he's got some gospel elements in this. I can imagine this being sung out in a church. It's like a victory song.
I started kid, now I won't play.
Yeah, bro, this is fire. This is fire. This might be one of my favourite tracks.
Tryna make best in the world, was given, should never was bright. Life change, life change.
Yes. This is fire. This is fire. This is the perfect track to like round off the album. Obviously the bonus tracks are here, but like they're the bonus tracks. So like it's this track and then a short one at the end. Yeah. This is the one. It's like, yeah, my life's changed. I was destined to win and now I've won.
My people keep dying. Trying to bring everyone out.
Trying to find love, but my people keep dying.
People keep dying. Trying to bring everyone out. I'm trying. No. My mama happy, ain't no more sighing. I done got some checks on the flex.
My mama happy, ain't no more sighing. Bro, this album's sick, bro. It's got such a good message behind it. I love it. Lil Tjay's a real one. You can tell by some of the lyrics in this. He's a real one.
I done got some checks on the flex. I done bossed up. If I'm rolling dice, life change, life change.
That hook's so fire. See what I mean though? That getting blasted out in a church would be so fire.
I know they won't see me down the day.
Straight fire, straight fire. I always do this, the like ending tracks to the album always end up in my favourite, and I don't know why. It was the same on Polo G's album, I think the same on King Von's as well. I love it, like the end tracks are always so good. Okay, now we have the last official track of the album, enough said. Then there's 3 bonus tracks, which I'll also include in this video, but it's only 1:40 long. So yeah, the official last track of the album.
Remember 2007, way before the misconception. Like when ain't nobody thought of me no different from the rest of them. All the street shit getting rigged, rats coming home, cause they said what other niggas dead. Broski on the phone, he just want another chance to live. Christmas Eve, I bet he wish that missile hit his toe. I be laying low, still on go, Bentley for a show.
Bro, that's such a bar. Christmas Eve, I bet he wished that missile hit his toe.
Still on go, Bentley for a show. Know this ain't a hit, but I'm a flow. Breathe, let it go. That's why my emotions never show. I've been going hard. I like
that. This ain't a hit, but I'm just gonna let it go. It's like, yeah, he's just speaking his mind on a track. Ain't trying to create a radio track. He's just gonna speak his mind.
But my emotions never show.
Perfect ending to the album. Now we have 3 bonus tracks: Losses, Move On, and None of Your Love. Let's get into Losses.
Can't change, I remember what I've been through. So when I spend on need for pencils, the office, I done see too many niggas die, so I'm precautious. Thinking about them flashbacks really give me nauseous. Losses, all these goddamn losses.
Once again, bro, every track has been fire, honestly. This is such a sick album.
Tired of taking all these goddamn losses. Why I stay away from niggas and they slog ways? I can't handle bad vibes, they exhaust me. Lot of niggas.
Right, you stay away from people that are still in the bad ways. Yeah. You're the average of everyone you surround yourself with. Bro, he's spitting some real shit on these tracks. I love it. Like, this album isn't just... There's like a theme to this album. There's a meaning to this album. That's why it's really resonated with me. Bro, I don't know if it's just something about, like, the last few tracks on an album, but they always just seem so much better. Like, I don't know why. Yeah, these last, like, 3 tracks have been so fire. That was fire. That was fire. Interrupted me. Okay, yeah, let's move on. Let's move on to move on. Bro, I don't know why I'm coughing so much. I think it's because I played football yesterday. And my voice is just fucked from being out of breath.
Oh my god, is that Avery?
But you gon' miss all them next when I sex you. But you gon' miss when I'm hard to get next to. But you gon' miss all them roses and pedal. Cause you been playing games.
Bro, he's rounding off this album with bangers. Honestly, this is fire. He's doing more like full-on singing tracks here as well. They're less rap, but they're fire.
When you hear this song, cause you don't make me.
This is a vibe, bro. This is a vibe. This is what I mean. Every track on here could be a single. This is so he's rounding off these. Like, the end of this album has been insane.
Going up and I'm a million to these bands, ain't got time to change a bitch. I know it's really up God to me. Some told me you ain't small. Back when I met you, I thought you was special. Something back you just couldn't figure.
This is going. This is so fire. This track is the one. And this is what I mean. Like, this is him. It sounds like he's barely using any auto-tune on this. He's not using much, and he's got a good voice, bro. Like, he's not just a rapper that uses auto-tune to make his voice sound good. He's got a genuinely good voice. I would never have thought when I first heard Lil Tjay on like Zoo York and FN that he made music like this. It's insane. His versatility is so sick. This is cold.
Been playing games, been feeling strange. Move on.
It's fire. It's fire. Bro, that's how he needs to do radio tracks. Stop with the fucking move shit with toosii and Tiger and do this shit. This shit could go #1. Like, if he'd push this and release a music video for it or something, this is fire. I could see this at #1. It's cold. This is more like traditional pop music as well, but it's got like Lil Tjay on it, so it's fire. Yeah. Okay, the last track of the album now, None of Your Love, is the last one. We've done it. Got through his whole album. I've been recording for like a good hour and a half, I think, or almost. Last track. Let's see if he can round it off with a banger.
Oh, for you, I would have done whatever. I wanna play cool. Wow.
Is this a cover? I feel like I recognise that melody.
Losing you, I'll buy you anything. I'll buy you any ring. Me, it's crazy cause I really gave you my trust.
This is what I mean, bro. Like, singers will get a rapper on their track. Lil Tjay can just do it both himself. Like, he can be the singer and he can be the rapper on the verses. Sick.
Now I'ma show you what's up, and it's a shame I just had to be patient. I swear my mother, I'm about to blow up. You think I'm stupid, matches and shit, and I'ma get money regardless. You a part of the reason I'm heartless. Now trying to throw.
Bro, the end of this album has been insane. From Life Changed to None of Your Love, I think they've been my favourite tracks. He's ended this with some insane music. And this whole album as well, this whole album's been crazy. Like, there's been one bad track, and that was Move. And there'll still be loads of people that like that track, because it's like I feel like it's just music that's not for me. But this whole album's been crazy. Yeah, bro, he spun that. This whole album has been insane, honestly. There's so many sick tracks on here. Like I said, the only one I didn't really like was Move. And there'll still be lots of people that like that track, I get it. This whole album's been crazy, yeah. Okay, yeah, we've got through it. I've finally done an album review, a whole album reaction. Hopefully this isn't too long of a video. If you have enjoyed, go down, give it a like, click subscribe. We're almost at 40k subscribers, which is so sick, because once we get there, then it's 50k, which is the next one. Yeah, if you're not subscribed already, go down, click subscribe, turn notifications on so you don't miss a video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.